Tonight, it's Madden.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Gibbs. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Cole, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cole, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cole. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Washington going to send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and now we've got a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's man. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's man. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. On second down, it's Bailey. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a give right side. It's Cole, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gibbs out to Cole on the right side. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
On 1st down, Gibbs. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. To throw on 2nd down, Gibbs. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. On 1st and 10, Gibbs firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Cole looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now, it's Cole. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Gibbs. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 6 yards left on second down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's man. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. On third down, Bailey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Alexander. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's time. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Bailey. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This a 33-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And the Washington offense heading out. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Gibbs. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Throwing on third and long. Gibbs. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means touchdown, Detroit! A big play there, 43 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gibbs. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's time.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
On 1st down, Bailey. And he's got room. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
That one caught by Ellison. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Off play action. Gibbs. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Gibbs. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Washington! A great effort there. 44 yards.
And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make it 24-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's man. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left. Second and 4. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Fancy footwork at the 45. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll go option to the short side, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's man. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. He'll drop to throw.
He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing on 1st down. Gibbs.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On 2nd down, it's Bailey. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on position.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in.
So the completion good for 7 there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
To throw on 3rd down, Gibbs. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Bailey.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Commanders' offense set to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
On 1st down, Gibbs able to avoid him at the 40. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down, Gibbs. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Gibbs.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Gibbs. He finds his man. Complete. That's Contreras.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Gibbs. He finds his man. Complete. It's McDonald. That'll give them 8 that time. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And now here is another interception.
And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. And this one's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bailey.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
On 2nd down now. It's Bailey.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
20-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. Gibbs. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Gibbs. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw. Gibbs.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. On 3rd down, Gibbs. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off.
On 2nd down, it's Bailey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Bailey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's time.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
The Lions are Super Bowl bound, the NFC champs. As we say, thanks for watching and good night.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati.
Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. This defense for the Bengals, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you're...
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Here we go. 180.
Now they go play action now. Burrow steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Check. 45's the line. Time to go, night.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The Bengals are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
11 MT. I got you, son. Kill.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
11 MT.
On third down, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Down inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Browns have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by
the Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down, here's Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. That's complete to Slayton.
Down inside the 10.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now it's Mixon running right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
11 Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch made by Slayton. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. Touchdown, Bengals!
Jamar Chase,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals are once again back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 10-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
On first down, it's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
From the red zone now, Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
On second and 10, Watson. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this fourth down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Burrow will throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Deontay Hardy back deep. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson.
And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Harrison Bryant there to make the grab. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He completes it to Boyd. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Mixing up the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. Dancing away at the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
11, Thomas. Undercut. 11.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 31, Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. Finding room at midfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
On 1st and 10, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. This is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Chubb. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Watson on 3rd down. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Call that a gain of 5
as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsom. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35 on 2nd down, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 20. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Here we go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Number 16's coming, John.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Mike, he's coming. Check in. I'm on.
Now on 2nd and 16. Burrow bulldozes past him. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Burrow looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Myles Garrett, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot. Punt. He's telling right.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah,
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Myles Garrett, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And they will take a knee here. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Browns, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.